Hello students, Mrs. Pancoke here. We're starting lesson 9. It's about browser and search features. First of all, a browser program such as Internet Explorer, Chrome, Safari, or Firefox have features that can help you find and revisit websites. The history feature shows you a list of links for sites that you have recently visited. Some browsers let you change the display of sites in the history list to show sites visited by date, order, or by frequency. You may also be able to use the browser's address bar to view links to sites you recently visited. The Favorites feature allows you to create a list of links for sites you visit often. Some browsers call these bookmarks rather than favorites. You can use the links to move quickly to a site. You can organize them into folders to make it easier to locate the link if you want. Alright, so we're going to do this on Google Chrome. So what I would like for you to do is open up Google Chrome. Alright, and I'm going to make this a little bit bigger. It says locate and display your history list. Alright, so to find our history list, we're going to click on these three dots over here on the side, and then we can go to history. Okay, and it will tell me, some of the most recent sites that I have visited. Alright, so there you can see some of the things that I have done on my history. Alright, it says on the history list, click the link for NASA site that we visited earlier. So I'm just actually going to type in NASA. Okay, and it shows up right here. Okay, we did that the other day. So I'm going to click on the NASA site. Okay, so then it tells us to display history again. Alright. And click the down arrow or to the right of view by date. Well, ours isn't quite like that. We have the date up here, but if I were to scroll down, you can see history based on the date. Okay, let's see. It says click the Smithsonian's National Air and Space Museum link. Alright, here's the Air and Space Museum right here. So I'm going to click on that. And then it says click the show address bar autocomplete drop down arrow. Okay, ours doesn't actually have that on Google Chrome either. In Internet Explorer, you can click a drop down arrow and it will take you to some of the sites that you've recently visited. Alright, it says you can also open a previously viewed page by keying in the first part of a URL. So it tells us to start keying in MSN and it'll start popping up. Your browser will move to the site. Leave your browser open for the next activity. So page 55, activity 2, says the MSN.com website contains the latest headlines from around the world. Weather, sports, and other information. To make visiting this site easy, you'll want to add it to your favorites. Okay, instead, we're going to add a couple of other things to our favorites, like Schoology. So I want you to go to centennialbroncos.org, and we're going to go Students, and we're going to click on Schoology. Okay, once your Schoology page pops up, I would like for you to click on the star right here. Okay, instead of favorites, Google Chrome calls these bookmarks. So we're going to click on the star, okay, and we want to save it to bookmarks bar. Okay, and once you've done that, click done. Okay, and your Google or Schoology page should show up over here. Likewise, if you want to save Google Drive, just type in Google Drive. Okay, and we'll click on it. Okay, and then click on Go to Google Drive. And then we're going to also bookmark Google Drive. So click on the link, make sure it says Bookmarks bar, then click Done. All right. So that's how we can add things to our favorites or our bookmarks. Alrighty. Moving on to 9B. You can use a search feature to find information. Services like Google and Yahoo search the entire web. Others search for search a single site, such as NASA or the Library of Congress. To search, let's see, we'll go to that. To search a web or a single site, key a word called a keyword into the search text box and tap Enter to click and the search or go command. An example of the search box from the NASA site is shown in figure 2-15. Each time you search for something on the web, you are conducting a query. A query is a problem you want the search tool to resolve. Search tools use mathematical logic to satisfy a query based on the keywords you enter. The answers to a query are called results. The search is complete. A list of results, also called hits, appears. Scroll through the results to choose one that seems to have the information you need. Sample search results for the NASA search are shown in figure 2-16. Alright, so activity 1, log into the internet and start your browser. And we're going to go to the NASA site. So as we start typing NASA, it should pop up. Okay, it says look for a search box similar to the one. Here's the search box for NASA. Okay, we're going to key the word satellites. Okay, and we're going to click the magnifying glass to search. Okay, it says scroll through the results to find an item that interests you. Click the link and read the first paragraph of the article. Maybe I'll do what is a satellite. Okay. And then go ahead and read the first paragraph. So this one says a satellite is a moon, planet, or machine that orbits a planet or star. For example, Earth is a satellite because it orbits the sun. Likewise, the moon is a satellite because it orbits Earth. Usually the word satellite refers to a machine that is launched into space and moves around Earth or another body in space. Use the back button and read parts of one or two other articles. Okay, so at this point, you're going to pause the video and I want you to pick two other articles to read. Okay, and then what you're going to do is you're going to open up a open Word and start a new blank document. So I can type in Word down here. Okay, and we're going to summarize in a paragraph what you read in the three articles. Okay, so you're going to type up a paragraph. Always put your first and last name here. Then put today's date. And then I'd also like for you to put keyboarding 8. And this is lesson 9. Okay, so then you're going to type out your paragraph summarizing what you read in the three articles. Okay, so go ahead and hit pause now. So, and then what I'd like for you to do next is, let's see, activity 2. If necessary, log on or go to the internet and we're going to start your browser. In the address bar, we're going to key nps.gov. Okay. This is a URL for the National Park Service website. On the welcome screen, look for a search box. It's right here. Okay. And key the name of a U.S. national park in the search box. For example, you could key Yosemite or Yellowstone. So I'm going to type in Yosemite. You can type in whatever you'd like. Click search or the button provided to start the search. Scroll through the hits to find an item that interests you. Alright, let's look at Yosemite's national site. And then you're going to open up another new blank Word document and write a short statement, summarize what you read about your 3 articles from this exercise. And it tells you to save the document as NPS or 9B NPS. So you're going to type up a short summarizing paragraph of the 3 articles that you read from Yosemite. Alright. So go ahead and pick 3 articles or 3 websites, 3 hits that you found and summarize the information. For activity 3, if necessary, log on to the internet. Okay, we're going to go back to the National Park Service and add this site to your favorites list. So go ahead and bookmark it. Okay, and in the site search box, we're going to type in Yellowstone. Okay, and click the search button provided. Okay, it says open up a new blank Word document. Read the items in the search results as needed and answer the following question. Okay, so you're going to answer these 4 questions, such as what state is the park located in, what is the size of the park, when was the park established as a park, and what are some of the main attractions of the park. And you're going to save it as 9B questions and close it. Okay. So, after you pause the video, and then when you're done, resume on with part 9C on page 58. So this is about searching the entire web. It's one thing to search a site such as NASA with thousands of pages of information. It's quite another thing to search the entire internet containing billions of possible results. Web-based search engines can help you meet the challenge. A search engine is a program that performs keyword searches to pinpoint the internet content you need. To use a search engine, log on to the internet and open your browser. Okay, so we're going to be using Google to search the internet. Okay, so if necessary, open up your Google Chrome and we're just going to go to Google. Okay, and we're going to type in the word hiking trails and tap enter. Okay, then it says to open a new blank Word document, save the document as 9C search and record the number of results you have received. Okay, so you're going to open up a new blank document and you're going to see that it has 144 million search results. Okay, so type that in on 9C search. Okay, scroll down and review the organic and unsponsored results that have been returned. Notice that they can encompass any hiking or hiking trail related topics. Since these results are so broad, we will narrow our search geographically. So kind of look through here. Alright, so we're going to type in hiking trails, North Carolina. Tap enter. Okay, in your 9C search document, record how many results you received when you limited the search by geographical location. These results are a little broader than you may need, so we will need to narrow it down even more. So we're going to type in parks. Okay. It says to key hiking trails, North Carolina parks, and tap enter. In your 9C search document, record how many results you received. Compare the total number of results with each succeeding search. Close your browser and save your Word document and close it. Okay, so at the end of this, you should have a few documents created, and those documents should be saved inside your Z drive in your Keyboarding 8 folder inside your Chapter 2 folder. So if you need to make a new folder, you can click New Folder button and name it Chapter 2. Okay, and then inside this Chapter 2 folder, you should have all of the things that you've made for Lesson 9, Part 1. Okay, so this is going to conclude Part 1. Good luck, and let me know if you have any questions.